And I've just hit record, so I'm going to turn the camera around to the back and see if it's actually recording. And I see the REC, the red REC label. I think it's a label. Anyway, those 3 letters lets me know I'm recording. So, welcome to Josh's video diary. Probably the most boring channel on the whole of the internet. But it is where I get to test out cameras and test things I'm not super familiar with and try to get really good at it. And that includes not just being behind the camera, but also in front of it. So practicing my comfortability with being in front of a camera, because I think soonish we're going to do some very interesting stuff. These test videos, not the most interesting. Don't expect a lot of people to watch them. If you do want to watch them, that's great. Thanks. You can, if you want, leave a message in the comments. Just tell me where you're from, because I'm kind of interested. I do get the analytics in the YouTube details, but it only tells you once there's a certain number of people watching it. I think it might be 100. That would be my guess, because I think they don't want to be able to track, or they don't want me to be able to track and know where you're from. Like if you're the first viewer and you leave a message and it tells me where you're watching from, then I've just figured out where you live, sort of, and I could go creepily stalk you or whatever. I mean, that's what they're trying to prevent. Not that I'm actually going to do that, of course, but people do that. I mean, the internet these days, the internet is full of creepy people, so you got to be careful. You've got to keep your kids away from it too. Hence all the parental guidance. And if you think it's the people that are scary, it's not just the people that's scary, it's the companies, the corporations, the services. So, do you trust Instagram? Guess who they're owned by? I had to think to verify, but yes, they are owned by that creepy guy, Mark. It's very creepy, and he's going to get your data and figure out everything about you and sell it to other companies, and super creepy. Yeah, and then the other one, the book on your face, that one. Oh man, I hardly use Facebook anymore, because I mean, when it first came out I thought it was awesome. I can organize things, I can have events, I can share photos easily, I can let's say I want to have a party and I want to invite people I haven't seen for a while, and I want to see who wants to come, but I don't want to message personally like 200 people, because I'm just lazy. I can just blast a message on Facebook and see who's interested. Although I shouldn't be so lazy, you know. Should actually go and connect with people, but then again, who does that these days? By the way, I hope my sound is coming out right. It sounds okay when I watch them on other videos, but the problem is I'm wearing this mask, which probably muffles a bit of the noise. In fact, I'd be interested to see how much it does muffle. So let's do a test right now. By the way, we're looking at this weird spire-like structure, but it's actually a weather monitoring station. Or so they tell us. But anyway, let's try it. So I've got the Rode Wireless Go. I keep forgetting the name, but now I remember. Because when you turn it on, it tells you in on the colored LCD screen, which is a very nice touch. All right, so what should I say? I'll just do the intro for my channel then. So this is Josh. Welcome to Josh's video diary, and I'm wearing a face mask, a washable one. That I haven't washed for a while, so it's probably not that hygienic. Let's do it again. So this is Josh talking without the face mask. Welcome to Josh's video diary. Didn't mean to say my last name, so hopefully no one stalks me. But I did in the earlier videos, and if you search my work and stuff, you can find that information out. So anyway, now without the mask, and now should keep talking. I'll put the mask back on. See how much it muffles my sound. It's very itchy too. That's why I switched to these disposable ones. Well, I should also mention, if you haven't been following my videos, and like seriously, who has like hours of time to follow and watch these very long and very overly boring videos, I'm stabilizing this in using the camera in-body gyro settings. So hello. So some guys next to me with the beer. I'm stabilizing this with the camera in-body gyro, so it's kind of like an action camera. It records the movements of the camera, and then what it does is it knows how it moved and it can counteract it. So it does it like computationally. Pretty good. Although, where'd that guy go? It was a bit weird to come up to me like that. I think he's left. Probably got a bit paranoid because we are in Hong Kong, and you know, it's kind of an interesting place to be. But anyway, I'm gonna go for a walk because I'm kind of feel like moving around. So yeah, found out one of the problems is that when you go to edit the videos, you need to apply it in post. Use the Sony Catalyst Browse software, and what that does is it adds it counteracts the movement, it crops in a bit, and then it does the stabilization by cropping in. But it does a better job because it knows exactly how the camera moved rather than trying to guess from the way things in the frame are moving. Now, it works okay if, I mean, there's algorithms and the camera, oh, I better not cross. The camera can figure out how it's moving, but if there's things moving in the camera and things not moving, it tries to average it out, and it doesn't always do the best job. You get like wobbly corners and it looks a bit warpy. Warp stabilization, that kind of stuff. So that's it's much better doing it this way, except the problem is on my very slow, my iMac slow 2015, late model 2015, so like you can kind of think of it as an early 2016 Mac. It's quite souped up, it's upgraded, it's not the base model. Last video I took said it's going to take 50 hours to stabilize. Well, granted, I shot at the highest quality. The XAVC and then the HS, the super high quality one. But the problem is it's going to take 50 hours just to save that file. And then, who knows, you don't want your computer to crash, or if your computer crashes, then you've got to start again. Can't do that much because it's using up all the CPU cycles. Can't even go and edit photos or other jobs, so really damn annoying. All right, here. No Hawking. No Stephen Hawking. No selling. Apparently that's fish balls. No selling fish balls. By the way, I'm in Mong Kok walking around, just working on my blogging skills, I guess, my video blogging skills, while testing the camera, if you just joined. But yeah, I doubt many people are going to make it to this point in the video, because it's like, it's such a boring video. But then again, maybe not, I shouldn't say that. Maybe someone's getting some use out of this. I mean, yeah, like you probably think your life's boring and you live in like Africa or you live in like Korea or something, but like there's people that have never been to that part of the world, and to them it's fascinating because to you it's ordinary, it's see it every day, but to someone else it's a whole different world. It's a whole new world, to paraphrase that Aladdin song. So yeah, I guess some people don't mind watching this, having a look at Hong Kong or seeing what Hong Kong's like. Hong Kong's had a lot of interesting things happen. Had some things I can't say, otherwise I might be. But yeah, Yeah, I shouldn't talk about these because otherwise some people might not be happy. Let's just put it that way. No hawking. They really don't like hawking in here. But as you can see, it doesn't look like there's anyone hawking anything. Alright, looking around. We're kind of near Prince Edward now. That's the MTR station in Prince Edward. And ahead, you probably can't see because it's obscured a little bit. See, these pointy buildings are quite common in Hong Kong. Like, it's quite interesting architecture. I should move the camera a bit slower, so let's do that. Let it be a little bit more cinematic. There you go. So I have a 200th of a second shutter speed. It's at 25 frames. Let me just double check. Back of camera, yeah, 25 frames. But yeah, I need to set the shutter speed quite fast, otherwise you're going to get a little bit of blurring as the camera moves. Because the camera is like quite shaky actually. I like a proper gimbal where the camera is actually very still. Then you can shoot at 25 frames a second if you need to in low light, or you can do the shutter windows rule of thumb rule in film, where you should keep it to double the shutter speed. So if you're shooting 25 frames per second, then you should set the shutter speed at 1/50th. Yeah, you do learn a lot of technical things in my channel. LED lighting, so we're getting a bit of banding, but afternoon tea. We are at Nulla Road Refuge Collection Point. Basically a rubbish dump. But you can look at this mural, which is printed and then stuck on. It's got a dinosaur. Keep Hong Kong clean, and he's doing the rock symbol. But yeah, it's very close to a middle finger salute, don't you think? I think if this was in some other country, they would actually graffiti that or modify it, because it's there. Oh, what's this? The vigor. Oh, Hong Kong food. Like European sort of food, but not. Made a fake carbonara on the last video, or I think the video before. So yeah, kind of on topic for my video blog channel. All right. Oh, also you don't need helmets when you're in Hong Kong, when you're on a bike. Used to Australia where the police get at you if you don't wear a helmet. Even if you're in a public park, they get at you. Like, you're in a park with other bikes and they'll like follow you and they can't tell you to wear a helmet. At least they didn't find me that time, but that was a long time ago as well. I was more of a kid back then. Although I think I was over 18. But anyway, cops came by and said, hey, wear a helmet. And then we were like, oh, okay, we'll do it. Yes, officers. Comply, comply. So, oh, pigeons. Not a very good shot though, because of too much stuff in the foreground and background to look clean. You probably couldn't see the pigeons, but anyway. This is just a camera test. A lot of food in Hong Kong, by the way. Assorted sashimi, $68, and you get oh no, you only get that. That is another set. But you know what? $68, not too bad for sashimi. For here, I mean, well, that's Hong Kong dollars, but I just ate $60 worth of McDonald's because I'm trying to save money. Well, actually, I don't have much money. That's why I'm trying to save it. The little I have. And it's like, oh, I got a coffee and their Angus premium burger and some chicken wings. But I guess like sushi is much more expensive, so I guess that's not a bad deal. There's a lot of dead cooked animals here in Hong Kong. Very delicious, actually. Quite love a roast goose. Some wings of geese. The guy that chops stuff. There's actually 2 separate stores. I'll show you in a minute. There's that store, and then next to it is another store. Can't read that because I can't read Chinese, sadly. But this is Prince Edward aftertaste chicken. Usually aftertastes are not something you want, but I guess they're going for a good aftertaste, I would assume, because I guess they want to sell stuff. This is the other one I can't read in Chinese. Actually looks alright, but this type of goose is actually the boiled type. It's not the crispy type, which I prefer the crunchy type. It's much better. Alright. Yeah, we were actually walked past this market at night time yesterday. Well, was it night time? Yeah, it was about 7 or whatever. Do a high angle here. Same street. Welcome to my neighborhood. A lot of things you can buy in the market. Quite cheap too. Like, you want some random socks? 5 Hong Kong dollars. There. Also, middle of the day, I guess a bit more elderly are out. I don't see that many youth out. I guess they're all at work or at school. We are in restrictions, but I mean, you can still go out and eat at lunch. Can't go to the gym though. Also, you can't play badminton. All those higher places are closed. But yeah, malls are open, shops are open. Though I also realize I'm a little out of touch about how the rest of the world is going about COVID. Like, yeah, I guess I haven't been watching the news. And I haven't been really following that closely what the rest of the world is doing. But apparently they're opening up, and then people going back to work. If you get sick with COVID, you just take a rest, and you get immunized. I think the world has accepted it's going to be endemic. Endemic meaning that it's going to be one of those diseases that's going to spread around the community, and you just kind of deal with it. And deal with it through like immunization, and then if you get sick, try to spread it, and then yeah, I guess the world will continue and survive. A lot of these stores coming up. Chinese New Year is coming up, so not too far away. So you can buy your decorations to celebrate this festivity. Make everything red and golden. Red and gold. Red with gold accents. Can't even read. I think that says Fuk. Fuk, but that means good luck in Chinese. But I can't even read Chinese properly, so I could be totally wrong. Could say something else. buy some kids' traditional clothing. Quite a lot of business going on. Some toys. Oh, you can buy the minibus. Actually, I want to see how much these cars are, because I got an idea for a video, which I'll probably just post on this channel, because it's going to be a practice review, but it's going to be a proper review. I bought the new Nightcore Blower Baby. Yeah, Blower Baby. That's what they called it. And I thought it'd be interesting to test out the power of the wind that it blows. Yeah, the wind that it blows, the power of it, using comparing it with other wind blowing instruments like blower brush or blower, you know, those photography things. And I thought we could blow like a little car or something, but actually probably, since it's a Blower Baby, maybe we should decorate the car with a little baby on top or something. Yeah, I don't know, get a bit more creative. But actually for that test video, I want to have someone to come and do it with me, because it's just so much easier to do a blog when you've got other people to bounce ideas off and to talk with, and you know, it's just easier to do a funny or compelling video with another person there. Otherwise you just get me monologuing for like half an hour to an hour, like all the videos on this channel. Kind of boring. Anyway, we're still going through the market. Check out this gimbal-free gimbal, gyro stabilization. Doing a good job, making sure our footage is much clearer. Also, in the other videos, I've actually put the original footage in the top left corner of this video screen, just so you can see how much shake there is on the lollies, on the original one. But I think people get the point. So I guess from this one onwards, or maybe the last ones, because I still got to edit them and process them. Computer's so slow. But I guess for future ones, around now, it's kind of pointless. I guess I can just stabilize them and then delete the original file and just shove it up on YouTube. I do add the little screen for the video credits and the little 3D text, because it's usually pretty fast. But actually, you know what? I could also do it without it, but I don't really need to edit the sound or cut anything out. I could just end it and not have the thumbs down and unsubscribe button there. Not button, the 3D text. Yeah. Would save me a bit of effort in editing, so I might do it for this video. We're back in the market. It's quite a long street, this market street. But I started at the beginning, and now we're almost at the end. So you get to see almost the whole market. Okay. I should mention that the A7, the A7 Mark IV, this camera here, it's not that great at whip pans, because the sensor's quite slow in the readout, and the way these work is they have the sensor here, kind of scan every line. So when you move it fast, you get a wobbly effect, because it's like scanning down, and when you move it, let's say there's a line and you move it away from it, as it scans, it will distort it into like that shape. So instead of straight, it's like that. Don't know if I explained it that well, but it's kind of the idea. So when I do a whip pan, that's how I do that. Then I do that. And then I do that. And then I do that. And then I do that. You can see its movement is a bit like skewed. Somewhat correctable in post, actually. Anyway, thought I'd mention it on my test channel since it is a test, as I keep saying. Now we have some more stuff to buy in the middle of the street, which is a interesting place to put it. Guess they ran out of room on their main shop. Socks. Okay. Well, kind of running out of things to say now. So, I think what I might do is, actually, you know what? Since I don't have too much on today, I might go up and have a bit of a walk up there. Just show you this pedestrian walkway, which is quite nice. And you know what? I'm even going to take the stairs up. Trying to be healthier. Also, you can see how stable this is. And also you can see how well the gyro handles it. I might do some spinny things as well. It's kind of hard to spin the camera. Actually, if I hold onto the focus ring, I can spin it, because it's not going to affect it in this autofocus continuous mode. Could have taken the lift. Maybe I'll take it on the way down. But yeah, this is quite an interesting pedestrian walkway. I think it'd be nice to shoot a little bit more here. It is quite convenient, so I have shot here before on several times. It does have a bit of a look to it. This corner we shot Lady Gaga parody. But now it's someone's home, I guess. I don't know if you can see, but there's some umbrellas there. Someone doing some makeshift camping. But actually the situation here in Hong Kong with the COVID and stuff, maybe they can't afford to pay the rent and got kicked out. So life can be a bit difficult here in Hong Kong. Anyway, Mong Kok station. That's the MTR station. You can go to the Mong Kok East station. You walk that way. It's quite a convenient place. Anyway, I think this video is gone on long enough. And if I have the energy, I think I might go back and film the yeah, I could film the blower brush review, but then again, I still want like David or someone to come over and do it with me so I can make it a bit more interesting. Practice having someone else on camera too, so I think, I'm not sure, let's see, maybe I can review something else. Whoa, I can practice. I do a practice review for my practice review. There you go. Have a look at the zoom on this lens. Used to be a building here a year ago. And there we have it. Well, I'm going to cut it now. Thanks for watching the most boring video on the whole of YouTube. And then, yeah, I'm not going to do the screen thing, so I'll just say it. So don't forget, if you like what you see, thumbs down and unsubscribe. And you have 10 seconds to click on these buttons. One of them goes to my other channel, Juice, and you can watch some stuff that I did of less boring quality.